God uses the most unlikely people to further his kingdom and his purposes in this world. When he wants to deliver his people from Egypt and he wants to confront the most powerful world leader of that day, Pharaoh, you know who he chooses? Does he choose a great orator like Cicero? No, he chooses a man who's got an issue with his speech. He chooses the stutterer Moses. And he says, I want you to go and confront Pharaoh, right? In the book of Judges, does God go and say, okay, I'm going to go find, the prince of the tribe of Judah, and he's going to lead the people in battle against him? No, he says, I'm going to go to the least of the tribes, to the least of the families within that tribe, and I'm going to choose the least of the least man of that family, and his name is Gideon, and it's that guy who's going to lead my people into battle. I think of when there's a giant who's confronting the land of Israel, right? A few generations after that. And his name is Goliath, and he's 9 feet tall, and everyone is cowering in fear, including King Saul. What does God do? He says, there's a little shepherd boy. He might be 14 or 15 years old, but he knows who I am, so I'm going to use him to defeat the great giant who is causing fear to my people. When I think of, later, they go into exile, and here we see a Hebrew slave, right, in the system of the Babylonians. And what does God do? He says, I'm going to use this Hebrew slave, Daniel, and I'm going to gift him with the gift of dreams and interpretation of dreams. And he's going to rise to second in command right under Nebuchadnezzar, right under Cyrus, right under Darius. And he is going to be a powerful figure in the world, right? This is what God does when he comes on the scene in the person of Jesus Christ. Does he go, to Rome? No, he goes to Jerusalem. Does he go to the priests of Jerusalem? No, he goes to the fishermen in Galilee. And he says, you are going to be the foundation stones of my church. Don't discount what God wants to do in your life, right? He can use all of us in ways that we currently can't imagine. In our family, in our work, in our community, in our world.